Groovy, baby. How's it going, man?
What's going on, brother? How are we doing?
Doing okay. How you been?
Hanging out. Nice shirt.
Of course, Kingdom of the Spiders. And that was sent to me by Two Gun. Thank you, Two Gun. Love my Kingdom of the Spiders shirts.
I love my Vinegar Syndrome shirt you sent me.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too.
Do you have this one?
I think I do, yeah. I have it.
I love
haven't
it.
worn it in a long time.
It's one of my favorites, honestly, to wear. I have so many, and this is one of my favorites. It's like really nice material, too.
Yeah, I got so many shirts.
I just love the color of this one, too. I always loved like that kind of maroon color.
Blood red. Which I guess is appropriate for the movie tonight. So
yeah, right. But yeah, and Lost Boys. My Lost Boys hoodie. So yeah, tonight we'll be reviewing 2019's Bliss, directed by Jeff Bezos, which I was trying to find my copy of it because Bezos.
Maybe Jeff Bezos directed it.
No, motherfucker, get your head out of the gutter.
No wonder why.
All you think about is Amazon, dude.
Hey, man.
No, Bagos, but I forgot that this is the guy that directed VFW from Shudder. He's done a few Shudder original movies. VFW, which was a really good one with a lot of like OG actors about these vets that get like attacked by these like mutants or mutant zombies or something. It's got Stephen Lang, William Sadler, Martin Cove, George Wendt, Fred Williamson.
George Wendt's in this movie.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I like VFW.
VFW is great.
George Wendt was in here. He was wicked old, man.
Yeah. It seems like Bagos likes George Wendt because he seems to put him in like all his films. He also did Christmas Bloody Christmas as well, which I know you weren't as crazy about, but
oh god, that explains a lot of stuff. That explains a lot of stuff with this movie. That you just brought it into clear focus for me.
I knew I shouldn't even said it because you're just a hater, dude. Christmas Bloody Christmas is awesome.
No, I don't hate this one as much as I hate Christmas Bloody Christmas. But
he has like two other movies that I've never seen. I'm gonna want to check out The Mind's Eye and Almost Human.
Other than those,
Almost Human was his first movie, and The Mind's Eye was his second. Then he did Bliss, then he did VFW, and then he did his last one was Christmas Bloody Christmas. So, yeah, I besides the two that, like I said, Mind's Eye and Almost Human, I love all three of those movies: Bliss, VFW, and Bloody Christmas. But before we dive into the movie to kick off March Madness Week 2, let me see if we got any horror news before we fully dive into it. You see all those things they keep promoting that Screamboat movie, that Steamboat Willie horror movie, and it's got David Howard Thornton in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say the makeup is a little ridiculous. Have you seen it? Yeah, it's a little silly.
Yeah. Well, I figured. I guess it's done by the guys, the producers of Terrifier 2 and 3 and The Mean One, which The Mean One was pretty stupid too.
Yeah.
It looks like the guy who did Barbarian, which, you know, I love that movie. He's going to be Sony will release Barbarian director's Resident Evil movie in September 2026. I'm like just so tired of the Resident Evil movies. They just never seem to really.
Is it a reboot? Is it like a reboot?
I think it's going to be a reboot, yeah.
Maybe it'll be good.
I hope so, since it's done by the guy who did that. But it's just I never was too big into the Mila Jovovich ones. They're okay. They're not the video game though. I always like the first one the best, but they're just not the video game. They're more of like it's like that underworld type, like, oh, let's get some. To me, Mila Jovovich isn't like hot or anything. She's not bad, but she's not some fucking dime piece like Kate Beckinsale from Underworld. But some people love that shit, man. I just never was that big on them.
Well, they made like what 7 or 8 movies, so
yeah, that's why I was like, obviously they, you know, somebody's got to like them, but not really too big on them. They're okay. And I know they did that Welcome to Raccoon City. I never actually even fully watched that one.
Yeah, I never watched it either.
I want to say they did another one, but I'm not sure. I think they should do Silent Hill. Silent Hill needs a new one. Because Silent Hill, those two I actually did. I thought those two.
Actually, the Silent Hill movie, that was all right.
No. That's why I'm saying that one should get a new one because Silent Hill is fucking awesome. I thought I had heard about them doing a new Silent Hill movie. I don't know, but yeah, Silent Hill is a great one. That's one I got to pick up. Scream Factory did that one. Mysterious footage uncovers new clues for FX Alien Earth, which they've kind of kept that pretty under wraps. I forget when that's supposed to come out exactly. Premieres this summer on FX and Hulu. Yeah,
they showed like a initial picture of the alien. It didn't look all that good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you say something about Joe Bob did Inferno?
No, on the movie last night? Oh, no, he did Opera.
Oh, Opera.
I'm sorry. It was a Phantom of the Opera and Opera were the 2 movies.
The Argento one, though.
Right.
Okay, well, I guess just a few days ago, the main actress from Argento's Inferno passed away, which Inferno might be my favorite of that trilogy because there's Suspiria, Opera, and then Mother of Tears. I always loved Opera. That one was always kind of my favorite. I know that.
I know it's gonna be blasphemy here, but I always thought Suspiria was vastly overrated.
I like Suspiria, but
I mean it's okay.
When people say Suspiria and Zombie are like
it's not the end all of movies.
Yeah, I know. I think Suspiria is shot incredibly well.
And the ending of Suspiria is pretty good, but it takes forever to get to the ending. So
yeah. Well, that's the I just, how everybody says Zombies the best fucking Italian horror movie ever.
No, that's Burial
don't
Ground.
see it. I know, but I'm telling you, even Suspiria, it's either Suspiria or Zombie. I don't.
Zombie.
Not
There's
to
a couple
me.
other ones too. There's a Zombie Holocaust.
I like Suspiria a lot better though than Zombie. It's not that I don't like Zombie or I don't I like both of them. I just, in my opinion, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I mean, there's two. Those are so vastly different of two movies, though. It's really, you know what I mean?
What?
They're such vastly different movies, even though they're from the
Comparing
same
them as a
director.
movie, dude. I'm not
I
saying.
know, but I find it would.
I'm telling you that when you ask people what their like favorite Italian
Suspiria. I think
movie
Suspiria is a better movie than Zombie.
Suspiria, Zombie, From Beyond. That's like the top three that I always hear, or The Beyond, whatever.
Zombie's a little dull, actually. I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. I never was crazy still. I like them. They're just not my favorite. I would have a different list, but that's just my opinion, And that's me and you, I think, have always been that way. Where, movies that everybody raves about, we don't always we think they're good, but I wouldn't be like, yeah, that's the best. And I feel like Zombie, Suspiria.
I would almost say I like House by the Cemetery.
Everybody fucking says those are the best, and
House
they're
by the
definitely up
Cemetery
there.
for me would be better.
I know, like Deep Red is your favorite.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to be doing a Ready or Not 2, which I think I mentioned before. Hey man, if Robbie was here, he'd already hopped off. If he was in this show, he'd be so pissed.
Hey, it's everybody has an opinion.
Well, come on now.
Mine just happens to be more right than everybody else's, but everybody does have an opinion.
Well, I'm just if you don't.
Suspiria's good. I've never seen the remake. What would you say? I never saw the remake. Is the remake better than the original?
I like the remake a lot. I think
I have to watch the remake.
Really
I don't have that one.
Yeah, I picked that up on Blu-ray for like $10. The remake is really good. Really good, I thought.
That was the remake American or Italian still?
It's American, but it's shot in Italy. But it's American. Okay. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
It's an American remake, but you wouldn't be. I don't even know if Robbie's ever seen the remake. I've been telling him for a while to watch it because obviously that's like his favorite movie. And they announced David Arquette is coming back for Scream 7, so another dead.
Well, flashback.
It's got to be. Unless some people think that there's going to be some AI thing where they're going to be like cloning voices to fuck with people's, but I think it's got to be a flashback. For a long time, they've always talked about that they wanted to do like a flashback to Stu and Billy killing Sydney's mom. And Dewey would have been there. Dewey would have like probably been on the scenes when Sydney's mother got murdered. And
his death was horrible, and we all agree that his death was the worst part of that movie. Yeah. So how would you feel if they negated it and said it was set up or staged or something?
I don't know. I honestly, sometimes I wouldn't even mind if they just were like, fuck Scream 5 and 6. This is going to be a direct sequel.
I wouldn't want to see them do that, but they could come up with some kind of bullshit way of bringing them back. They always do anyways.
Maybe. I don't know about that. He's been dead for 2 movies now. I don't think so.
It'll probably be a flashback. My guess would be.
It's got to be. But that one always pisses me off because to me, that was like the trinity of the Scream verse was David Arquette, Nev Campbell, and Courtney Cox. That was like the trinity, So
what if we find out Dewey had a brother no one knew about, and we could call him Stewie and Dewey?
Yeah, I know. That's the truth. They can't really cut 5 and 6 either, though, because they got like I think they got 2 characters returning, which I don't even understand that either. Maybe they're going to just get murked instantly. I don't understand. They're bringing the guy who got stabbed 20 times in Scream 6, and somehow he survived. So I guess if he lived, maybe Dewey is alive,
Yeah.
And he was the guy that was in Hard Eyes, and then his twin sister in the movie. Let me see, before I check what else we got coming out. What's up, TK, GT, Fable? What up, brother? March Madness, let's go. Two Gun, what's up, brother? Heavy. Yes, sir, slash that like button, subscribe. Jagular, what's up, man? Yeah, but I'm super hyped, but it's crazy. They're making all these announcements about all these people returning, and the movie ain't even coming out for like another year. You know what I mean? I think it comes out next Halloween, like not this Halloween, the Halloween after that, or maybe next summer or something. The summer after this one, I'm not sure. Evan probably could say, or February 27th, 2026.
I got some Bliss here, man. So watch out.
Okay.
I'm going to take it right now.
Yeah, well, be careful.
It's good. Blue raspberry.
Oh, I love blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple of other things dropping, but there's nothing I'm really caring about talking about right now. Looks like from the radar,
next week,
producer Barbie Borderline movie stars Samara Weaving, Ray Nicholson, which that's Jack Nicholson's son. That actually looks pretty good. In theaters and digital March 14th. It's called Borderline.
In a week we get
Azrael, that had Samara Weaving.
I think somebody said The Monkey is going to be coming to digital on April 1st. We'll see.
I didn't hear that. That'd be cool, though. You haven't seen that yet.
Not yet. And next week, the 18th, on 4K and Blu-ray, Godzilla vs. Biollante is finally coming out from Criterion, and that has been out on disc in a long time. It's been out of print, so.
Oh, really?
One of the better the Heisei Godzilla movies.
Yeah, and that originally shown on HBO too.
Well, HBO picked it up and distributed it, but it was Toho,
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Godzilla battles a giant rose bush.
Rose bush?
Rose bush. Hey, why not?
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of your favorites?
No, but it's all right. It's a good one.
They did make that big announcement. I want to say, what was it? Synapse / Red Shirts Pictures, which Synapse worked with Red Shirts to do that Trick or Treat box set. And they're doing Fright Night 2, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, Prom Night 3, Prom Night 4.
Since I just bought 2.
This is weird, though, because I remember when we watched 967 Evil 2, I don't remember it being called the Astral Factor.
It was.
It was?
It was, yeah.
And then, what's this one? Angel of Heat?
Yeah, I remember that.
The only two, 967 Evil 2, possibly.
Wait, are those a box set? They're releasing them separately.
I think so. They're going to be separate, I believe. And so, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, that's a must-have.
Yeah, well, I just bought the DVD in that.
Fright Night 2 will be a must-have, yeah. Well,
I remember Fright Night 2.
That DVD needs a major upgrade, though, because that's like all that movie ever got was a DVD.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie, so.
I'll buy it. The price is good. I mean, the prices are getting insane on 4K stuff.
I know. I haven't really been buying much new stuff. Yeah, there was a 967 Evil 2.
Now we all been buying TV shit, man. I got you down that rabbit hole.
I was gonna say, but at least I've been getting it for good prices when I'm not paying these crazy ass prices. I've been getting like a complete series of 6 Feet Under for $20. You can't beat that. Yeah, that's why I've been hooked. I've been trying to catch up on a lot of shows. Did you see there's a new show called Severance? I think it was an Apple show or Amazon or something.
Yeah, that's been up for a while. That's been up for a while.
Yeah,
for a couple seasons at least.
It's new. No, I don't think it's a couple. It's brand
yeah,
new.
I think so. No, I think a couple seasons.
No, I don't think so.
Pretty sure. I know it won a lot of awards last time out.
Couple seasons?
I think so.
2.
Yeah, 2
season 2 just came out.
Right. Yeah,
the finale's coming out like in a week or something.
Yeah, I started watching that Dark Winds. That's pretty good. Dark Winds. I'd recommend that.
Yeah, I keep seeing commercials for that one too.
It's not a horror, but it's an interesting murder mystery type thing with supernatural overtones. I feel a great lull in the.
What was that?
I'm feeling a great lull in the thing here. All right, let's go on. Movie time. Movie time, baby. Let's go.
You're not running this show. I'll tell you when it's movie time.
We had a gap.
I was gonna see Mickey 17 today, but
what was that all about? That was a comic book, right?
I don't know. It might be.
I think it was a graphic novel. I have no idea what it's about.
I don't either. I'm not either.
I
have no idea. I keep hearing really good things about it.
I have no idea. I know it's a graphic novel. I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Fable or Two Gun. I don't know if they've ever heard about it. I don't even know for sure if it is. But I think that guy has adapted some graphic novels before. So, Mickey 17, known as an expendable, goes on a dangerous journey to colonize an ice planet.
Okay.
Well, they're not going to tell you the whole fucking story in the synopsis.
Why not?
Because people like you would bitch.
It can't be as good as Steel Dawn. I just watched that with.
Dude, that's a fucking 80s film.
I know it's terrible. Yeah, I don't like that steel. I'm not buying the steel book on that.
I like that steel book.
Yeah, it'll be $69. I'll pass on it.
You sure? Because you normally buy everything that's
no. I'm not doing my steel.
Don't tell me that.
Unless they're really good, they're too expensive, man.
Yeah, that's what you say about everything, and then you always buy it.
Plus, I had no more room for them, so.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Like you, I think a lot of my stuff. I'm not buying a lot of new stuff. I've been buying a lot of old stuff.
Yeah, you've been getting a lot of TV too. I guess Vestron's. There are 3 new upcoming Vestron.
Right. Yeah, I posted that.
Series titles that are ready to be released. I think Evan told me one of them, but I can't remember what it is.
I put it in the chat, but I forget what they are.
Oh, they announced all 3?
Yeah, at least one of them. But I think
I was going to say I know one of them, but I can't remember.
They were okay. Nothing,
Evan said Quiet Place 3 is in the works. Which I still haven't.
Didn't we already get that?
The new one.
We already got a Quiet Place 3. Oh well, I mean we got the prequel, which technically is Quiet Place 3. I think about.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Quiet Place 4 though.
I mean I like that prequel. That prequel was pretty damn good, I thought.
I haven't watched it.
Really?
No.
Man, that cat is in there. The cat is amazing. The cat does these stunts and takes down aliens and shit. It's really, but it's good. Yeah, it's not bad. That was decent. It's well worth watching.
Kino's doing Mimic. I don't see nothing in the chat though about Vestron.
I just see quite a ways up.
I didn't see. No, I see the same thing that
I posted it in the physical in the chat on Instagram.
You posted this. That's what I was just reading off.
Okay, yeah, I posted that.
But it doesn't say.
No, probably not.
But you said it said 1.
I thought it said 1.
3, motherfucker.
I'm not really sure. I'm high now, anyways. I took the blue shit.
Dude, come on.
I think that blue shit. I'm done now. I'm just sitting there. Go ahead, do what you want.
You're fucked
I'm just sitting there. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sit back.
You're fucked up on the Bliss.
I might go get myself another drink, actually. So go ahead. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. You go ahead.
What are you drinking?
Ginger ale and Bushmills. I'll be back. I'll be back.
What the fuck is Bushmills? Gotta be some type of whiskey. Yeah, so that'll probably do it. Daredevil was pretty good though. Before I dive into it, since I'll wait for Scarphead to get back, but I gotta go back and rewatch episode 2, but it was pretty good. I'm gonna have to go back and actually rewatch the Marvel Daredevil. I still actually might say that the Marvel Daredevil was better. I can't fully say though, because obviously the whole show isn't out. But from like fight scenes and everything, I still would say the Netflix fight scenes were probably better. I do think what Marvel did was dope, but I think people are like, whoa, they did this because it is graphic for Marvel. But I think me and Scarphead also agreed that the Netflix ones were just done a little bit better.
What are you talking about? Ditto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Well, we always saw 2 shows, so I don't know how fair that is.
Well, yeah, I'm just like.
But I'm just saying. Yeah, I would say yeah.
In the episode 1, I thought like they were good. They were really good. I think the Netflix
they were clearly trying to mimic the style with a director that didn't quite was able to mimic the style. But
that's the thing; they were definitely trying to mimic it. And I don't.
The show was better than I thought it was gonna be. Let me put it that way.
That's the thing, and that's exactly what I was saying. Where it's like it's Disney, we don't expect that type of gore or that graphic. So getting to see that, we're like, whoa, that's fucking awesome.
Disney is trying to get like an adult section where they're putting a lot of this stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you though. The
Punisher is supposedly in this. The Punisher is in this.
This is technically season 4. They were gonna make it its own thing, but now they scrapped it and they went back and they're like, we're gonna just do a season 4. So yeah, Punisher is gonna be in it, and it's gonna be John Bernthal, the same guy that was Bullseye in the Netflix Daredevil.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him.
Well, I had to go back and look because it's been a while, but it's the exact same actor. So they're even bringing, obviously we knew Wilson Fisk was the same guy from the Netflix, but they brought Punisher over.
Well, somebody said Jessica Jones is in one of the scenes too.
I have no clue about that.
Yeah.
I could see it though. The girl that they had play Jessica Jones.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same.
I never got big into Jessica Jones.
The first season was the best of the 3.
How many did she get? 2 or 3? Oh, she got 3. Yeah.
The one with David Tennant, the one with the Doctor Who guy was the best.
I think season 1 was the only one I watched, and I just I thought it was really good. I just never really liked, because it's like she just was like this little girl, and she's just like lifting shit up.
She has superpowers.
I know, it just seems so weird to me, man. I don't know. I never believed it.
I liked it better than I didn't care for Iron Fist. I didn't really watch that too much. I didn't like
Iron Fist was okay.
Who's the black guy?
Cage was the worst.
Cage was not that good either.
No.
They were okay. The Defenders was okay.
That was bad.
Defenders. You didn't like the Defenders?
No.
I thought it was all right.
Super mid.
Yeah.
It wasn't like dog shit, but it was super mid. Iron Fist season 1 wasn't good, but I want to say season 2 was better. But it's been so long, so I don't know. Yeah. They got most of the production team back down to fight choreography. It's definitely a continuation. Yeah, definitely a continuation. I just thought the fight, I thought that the fight scenes could have been a little bit better. It just seemed like they were trying to mimic too much. His suit. I'm not that crazy about his suit.
His suit is still better than it was in that She-Hulk.
Yes. I don't know. It just seems like so Marvel. Like it's just like, oh, he's got a couple chest plates in the front. Like it just,
But what
it's
does it
just like a
matter?
red
The
suit.
guy, I mean, you'll be lucky if you
There's
get
no
one.
like there's no like logo in the front.
You'll be lucky if you even get like 2 episodes with him in it. And like even the Netflix show, he wasn't in the suit much. Really isn't. It almost feels like they got like Charlie Cox or something in his contract saying, "I don't want to be in this suit that much."
Right. It's been so long, so I don't know. But I remember season one. Season one, he's not in the suit much, but I think he was in the suit for a decent amount.
Yeah.
Season one though, he's in a different suit. He's in like the.
Well, yeah, he's in the mask before he got the suit made, which made sense, right? And that was cool. But then that I don't know what happened to She-Hulk. You got the yellow thing, and She-Hulk was dead.
Well,
he looked more like Wolverine.
Accurate, the yellow suit.
I know it is, but it's still.
But dude, his character in She-Hulk was just so stupid. Period. Like he's, he
lightened up quite a bit. Well, She-Hulk was a comedy, so what do you want? I mean,
I know.
It's gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah. I know, it was just weird, man. It was a weird way to introduce him.
Although I tell you what I liked about She-Hulk, I love Tim Roth, Tim Roth and She-Hulk was great. He was fantastic in that, playing the
who?
Tim Roth, reprising his character from the Incredible Hulk. He was really good in that. He's great. I'd love to see him come back. I love his character.
She-Hulk.
I mean, again, and be a little bit more menacing.
But be not a fucking pacifist. He needs to. Yeah, I love Tim Roth. It was cool to see him come back, but I didn't want him to fucking.
They needed him in that new Captain America movie. They should have brought him back.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, I know. I know. What a bummer.
They brought back everybody else, but they
exactly. But yeah, man, good to see you, Jill. So yeah, let's.
It's like somebody said they went to a Captain America movie and a Hulk movie broke out.
Let's see. So, all you beautiful, wonderful horror survivors, whoever picked this movie, thank you. You know what I like. Hey, I picked this fucking movie, so you're welcome, Jill. That's what I do. Don't nobody talk about this movie, and I thought it would be a great one to do. I've gone since New Year's. I wasn't lying about the 8 ball for New Year's. I'm just now recuperating. Well, good to see you. Good to have you back, brother. Excuse me. So, 2019's Bliss. I think I mentioned before. Hey, what's up, Billy? Hail, brother. This was a Shudder exclusive back in 2019, and I remember seeing like a trailer for this, and I knew this was going to be something that I was really interested in. Cocaine Vampires. That would be a good title for a movie.
Yeah, why not? They had Cocaine Cougar, Cocaine Werewolf. Why not?
Saying how have they not done Cocaine Vampires? So when I saw this back in 2019, I really, really enjoyed this movie a lot, and I have not seen it since. So, I was curious to see, because me and Scarpet and Two Gun watched Mimic last night, the Del Toro one, and I feel like lately there's stuff that I was like, oh man, I love this when I was back in the day, and then I'll watch it now, and I was like, it's okay, I don't like it as much. So I was hoping that this didn't disappoint, and I still liked it, and it definitely still held up, man. I thought this movie was awesome. This is the type of shit I like, man. It's fucking really well shot, low budget, some great gore, some good nudity in it. And, I think a big thing for some people is that they're not gonna like the actress in this. Which she always makes me think of Aubrey Plaza. I always think it's Aubrey Plaza in this, but it's not. It's this girl named Dora Madison. The thing is that I can understand if somebody doesn't like her but she's so good. She is so good, but she's playing a character that is a bitch, a self-centered bitch. So I can understand why maybe somebody wouldn't like her, but it just doesn't bother me at all. I love her.
She's annoying.
Well, she's supposed to be.
Well, I know.
But it doesn't bother me. It seems, but I know you thought the girl was annoying and, Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
Right.
Too.
It makes sense that Joe Bagos directed this because he must like annoying female characters.
Maybe, or maybe he just likes fucking hot pot sex machine.
I guess.
The hottest chicks are always annoying. So, I don't know. But yeah, man, I thought Dora Madison was fucking fantastic in this, man. And I think the whole cast is just really good. And like I said, the way it's shot and just the way this movie goes, where it's just seeming like a drug-fueled movie about this girl who's an artist and she's on some deadline, for this, for her boss. And yeah, definitely got a nice ass. No fucking chest though, which was a bummer. No tits. And she has been sober for 3 months, and she keeps trying to push her deadline, push it, and she has no inspiration. So she goes to her dealer because her agent drops her, and she has to try to figure out how to get some inspiration. And she goes to a dealer to try to get this, get drugs. And her dealer introduces her to this new drug called Bliss. And it helps her get inspiration to do the piece that she needs to make, but obviously it comes at a cost. And there's a twist too in it, where it's not just about the drugs and her coming up with this piece. There is a cool little twist in it that I really enjoyed, where she's also fucking turning into a vampire.
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. Could be. Maybe not.
At the end?
What?
Did she not blow up at the end?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. But go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I went back through the movie to see if there was like something, like how did she get turned into the vampire?
Well, I'm assuming if they want you to think it happened during the threesome.
It is a threesome? Yeah, because I was gonna say I thought maybe in the bathroom, because that's when she gets fed blood the first time, but no, I guess it's during the threesome. But I should have went back after the threesome to see if does she show maybe there's a mark. But I don't think that these vampires are really like that, where it's the mark on your neck or whatever. But yeah, go ahead, man. I'm curious. This was your first time watching this, so
yeah. The movie opens up. The movie opens up. Whoa! I just dropped stuff off it. The movie opens up with this warning. Opens up a warning. This film contains flashing images that may cause discomfort and trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. And you know who was happy about this movie? What's his name? Cloverfield. Because Cloverfield was the king of annoying camera work until this movie. Now it's no longer the king. So Cloverfield is released. Yeah, this movie has, I know it's supposed to be artsy-fartsy and it's supposed to be but it's got such annoying flashing and camera movements that just by the time you get to the middle of the movie, you've had enough. At least in my opinion. Now, this movie, I love the middle of this movie. I don't like the beginning and I don't like the ending. But I do like the middle, the part where she goes bullshitting the drug dealers. It's pretty cool. But I thought the first part of this movie, from that to the middle, it just took forever to get going as we deal with her, talking to her manager and her boyfriend and these other people and going back and forth. You get so many scenes of this until you get to the threesome and the part where they want you to think she's a vampire, it just takes forever. Now, once that happens, probably at that threesome point and going forward, it's a pretty interesting film. George Wendt was in it. I like the characters. I like the drug dealer, the drug dealer and his family. I thought was great. I thought the boyfriend at the bar was pretty good. But she's annoying. She turned me off. She's supposed to, and that's okay. But it just like Christmas, Bloody Christmas. I can get over the first 30 minutes of just annoying bullshit from this person. It's just tough to get through. And it's another one of these movies with a unreliable narrator. And that's why I said, is she a vampire? I don't know. It could also be, and that's why the movie kind of works at this level too, is this is all about the drugs. This is all in her mind. None of it's happening. And the reason why I say that is because after she's gone through these killing sprees and she wakes up after blacking out, there's no evidence anywhere that she's killed these people. Yeah, she killed the landlord. She comes back and the place is perfectly fine. It's clean. You don't see, she knocks on the door. You don't see those people. They don't answer. You don't know if they're dead or not. Same thing with her boyfriend. I mean, she's such an unreliable narrator that the movie works on both that level. It could be that she got turned into a vampire. It could just be all in her head. I think that's the best part of the movie. The movie works best, I think, when it tries to make you think you're wondering where it's happening. And I understand the whole arts thing, how, she's getting inspiration by this, but I didn't really care. The characters are all annoying. To me, they're not very interesting. The movie tries too hard with the camera that's going all over the place and the flashing images. That it just wore me down. And I didn't really care by the end. I mean, I will admit some of that stuff I wanted to fast forward a lot of that stuff in the beginning. It took forever the first half.
It's like an hour and 15.
It's an hour and 20 minutes, man. But man, it felt the first 45 minutes of the movie is a slog. The middle is good. The ending is not bad. And I didn't like the ending either because I am speaking for myself. This is my opinion. I have an opinion. That I think she shoots herself, so you have to discount the whole ending too, because maybe she did kill herself, and what she actually sees at the end is just what's in her mind. Maybe not. But after she kills herself and she comes back, then she just explodes. Why? It made no sense.
The sunlight.
To me, it was just that I didn't see the sun coming into that room. Maybe I missed it.
Maybe you're too busy just hate watching it.
No. I didn't. I'll go back and watch the ending. I didn't get the idea that she exploded because of that.
She was like looking at the painting or whatever, because I think she was painting it through the night, and then
but I didn't see sun coming in through the window.
And then like the sun starts to come up, and then you kind of start hearing like popping or something, maybe like a bubbling. I don't know. And then she just kind of
it makes no sense because she's been out in the sun during all this stuff. She's been out in the sunlight after getting supposedly bit. She's out. Yeah, she's going back and forth all the time in the sunlight.
No, that's all at night. The only time this movie takes place during the day was in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just
I watched it twice.
I like the middle of the movie, but
they're partying constantly too. They're always partying at night.
Yeah, I like the middle of the movie. I like some of that movie, but the rest of it, I just didn't get into it. It just didn't interest me. The characters I didn't think were interesting. I thought the vampire stuff was interesting if it's reliable, and how it related to her taking the drugs was kind of interesting. But overall, it just didn't do much for me.
Oh yeah, that's the point though. That it's
right.
That's the point of it being unreliable, is because it's like, is it or is it not? Or, But Fable made a good point too, though, is that because when she fights that blonde chick, she starts saying that there are rules to this. This isn't the California or whatever. This town isn't just a big buffet. So it's very possible that she was cleaning up for her because she came in pissed, like, you're leaving all these bodies just lying around. So I think that actually probably is what happened, is that she was cleaning up after her. Let me see if I could pull up that scene at the end for you. Yeah, because like she was pissed about her killing so many people. But it's funny that she said like it would kind of come to her saying, "Oh, there's rules and this and that," but she was kind of blowing her off. It's like she doesn't know what the fuck's going on, so why didn't you kind of come explain to her all? But I think that's another good thing where it's like, oh, somebody doesn't come and be like, oh, this is what you are, this is what happens. We live at night. Don't do this. The only thing that's really said is that after she bites or kills her boyfriend, he comes back supposedly, and then she comes and stabs him in the heart and says that's the only way. But I like the way she kills him too, because they like, what is that movie? What's the movie that I'm thinking of where like when they vampire movie and when they suck their blood, they basically like it's like, you know, like they just go like flat like a balloon.
You're not thinking Life Force, right?
Yeah, but that one's more like, you know, that where they kind of go like their faces kind of go in and then like they look like all decrepit and shit.
Well, didn't they do that? They did that in Vampires, John Carpenter's Vampires, a little bit.
Maybe that's the one. I'm sure. This one, where I like the way it is, it's like she's just a balloon. I like though that she's like covered in blood and black shit like all the time, and her nose constantly has like a black smudges from the fucking Bliss. Yeah, see, you look. This is all at night.
Right.
And the sun starts to come up. They literally show a whole thing with the sun coming up.
Yeah, we're trying to tell from that with the way that's the picture's throbbing there, anyways.
No, the picture's not throbbing.
Right.
There. Not there, at least. Where is it?
Takes care of it. They got the shovels and the black arm bands. I can start checking my flags who's taking over.
Oh, yeah, because it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's dark and then the light comes in.
Right.
That was like a straight up Ready or Not, but I think this came out before. Wait, is it Ready or Not? Maybe they came out at similar times. I don't know.
I mean, the girl was good in this movie.
Yeah, she was great. And we should have maybe toned down the bitchiness a little bit, but that's because I feel like that's like a big gripe for people. It does for like that they're not gonna like her if she's kind of, you know, self-centered and a huge bitch. But to me, it just doesn't bother me. To me,
yeah, it doesn't really bother me as much. Yeah, I just don't. These movies are always set in like the art world. People have to do this stuff for the art. I just don't get into them. I mean, I don't care. And usually the people that are in these movies are just people I don't care about. I don't care what happens to them. And they don't obviously care what happens to themselves. I don't know. To me, you have to have some semblance of, you have to care a little bit about these people as characters to not want them to suffer the fate.
I don't know. I don't think you're necessarily there because you care about it. You're there for the trip. You're there for the ride. This movie isn't about caring about the characters.
Yeah,
it's about the ride. We don't get even that much about these characters to know or care about it. You're there for.
I guess it was because I didn't care about the ride. It was all just choppy sake, flashy sake, mixy camera work, drug fuel bullshit. I guess
it's independent. It's independent, low budget horror movies. That's what, you know. They're doing different things. They're trying to, even though the movie might, you know, be shot in these, you know, different ways, but a lot of this stuff that we're seeing in this movie, we've seen it done. It's a, you know, a few things kind of thrown in. You could tell that Bagos is definitely a big horror fan. And,
you know what movie this guy? I don't know why this reminded me of it a little bit. Maybe the style and the characters. This kind of had the vibe of like Near Dark. But Near Dark is so much better of a movie than this is. But I get that kind of Near Dark vibe.
Yeah, I definitely, because you know it's funny when the way she kills herself, blows her fucking brains out. I thought that was very reminiscent of Kurt Cobain, and I definitely could see
well, yeah, it came out around the
Courtney
time.
being inspired by
Well,
Courtney Love, because she looked
yeah,
just
that's
that, like exactly what Courtney Love looked like back in those days. So I definitely could understand that. And because, the girl was fucking so high up. I understand where Scarpath's come from. The feeling the camera was annoying, but I think it was a stylistic choice trying to mimic being super high.
Yeah,
sure.
no, I get it. But
yeah, because she's going out of her mind. They're trying to really hit you with how this drug is. Like this is the drug that we don't know anything about. It's not cocaine. It's something that's making her like kind of trip out in a way. And so that's it. They do that in the movies that are about people tripping out and being drug induced. They try to do this crazy camera work. Some people don't like that. Some people, that's why I guess it had the warning, because some people they just do not like stuff like that.
No, I had the warning because some people will swallow their tongues
Well, that's what
when
I'm
they're
saying.
watching this movie.
Well, yeah,
they don't like it.
They
They'll
don't like
physically
it
get.
because they
They'll
can't
physically have
watch
problems
it, or
because of it.
yeah, some
Yeah.
people just physically can't watch stuff.
I'm
like
surprised
this.
you can even watch it. To tell you the truth, you don't have issues with that flashing bullshit.
No,
Really,
not stuff like that.
I would
If I
think,
if I had like an actual migraine, it's not going to give me.
sometimes that brings it on, is what I'm saying.
Oh, really? No, yeah, it didn't bother me. I watched it twice today too. Once during
Well, I
the
think
day,
it helps too not to sit in a
before the show
totally
in the
dark room,
dark.
watch in a lit room.
What was that?
I think if you sit in a dark room, you're more apt to get sick feeling than if you sit in a lit room.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I watched it today during the day, and then I watched it.
Maybe you know what you should do
before the stream in a completely dark room.
Watch it on the headset. See what happens.
That would be cool. Honestly.
A movie that we're gonna have to watch that kind of reminded me of this. It was like the 1980s version of this movie, Altered States by Ken Russell. Altered States had a lot of this trippy stuff, dealt with a drug, guys take a drug and it transforms them. Not the same, but would make a good double feature with this. We have to watch Altered States.
I know. I've never seen Altered States. I've been wanting to watch it for a long time.
I have to watch it.
Be a good one maybe to review too. I haven't done really any Ken Russell stuff. Yeah, it's fun. I didn't like Talk to Me either when it first came out. I didn't like that main girl, but I fucking love Talk to Me now. One of my favorite movies to come out that year. That was one I did not really care for. I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it or anything. I just thought it was decent. I thought it was good, but when everyone was like,
I think it's okay.
For movie of the year, I didn't see it, but yeah, I love that movie. I'm still waiting on the sequel to come out. I love that movie. I've watched that movie like 10 times now. I've dove deep into that shit. Did you watch this sober, Scarpad? Because if you did, brother, you watched it wrong. No,
I watched this a bit.
No, not on no Eddie's, not on no Bliss.
No, I'm on now.
You're on it now. I really liked a lot of the shots, but I hated the flashing shots for sure. Same, we watched it twice and a half today. Hell yeah. I'm looking for that movie tonight. Thanks, Scar. Yeah. Yeah, Scarf has been telling me about Altered States for a while now. When you're high, when you watch the chill, I think it would have enhanced the experience. Yeah, for sure. At a time when I used to get fucked up like that, no regrets, but after watching this, I'm glad those days. I feel that, Fable. I feel that. I used to be the same, man. When you look at shit like that, you're like, damn, bro, I used to do crazy shit like that. Thank God I'm not like that no more. But yeah, because it could be a few things. It could be, withdrawal. That is her needing blood, her thinking she needs blood. Metaphor for withdrawal, for her just needing more of the drug, because in the movie she says that the drug kind of helps her keep it at bay, where she doesn't get the craving. What are you pointing at?
No, I'm just tapping my thing.
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought you were like, I can't hear you. But yeah, man, I fucking love this movie, dude. I think it's great. It's not one that I'm gonna go and watch all the time, but I definitely am. I actually don't own this, and I'd really like to pick it up on physical media. It's like $18 though right now on Amazon, which you would think it'd be like 12 or something. But I love this. I love Bagels' work, honestly, man. I think what he's been putting out is phenomenal. I loved VFW, Christmas Bloody Christmas, and I love Bliss. I definitely am going to be watching. What was it from Mind's Eye? The Mind's Eye and Almost Human. But those have like those. It looks like I can see Almost Human is 1:20. Mind's Eye.
Yeah, Christmas Bloody Christmas was short too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like the guy he keeps his movies at a good length.
Although sometimes they seem long.
He's not like not to me, man.
The short movies that seem long.
Hey, man, I don't know if it. I don't know, man, because that's another thing, man. There was like some street trash with the way their bodies were like, like oozing at the end and just kind of deteriorating. Man, like you can't give me nothing on them fucking on the practical effects. Practical effects in this were dope.
They were good.
He like Fried Berry, man. If he's hating on this. Scarpad don't like the flashing lights or the camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
Fried Berry is one of them, like Two Guns said, it's another drug-induced film. Well, that's a good one, too. I like
that's
this.
Australian.
I like this better. Yeah, is it Australian?
I think so.
It's got that same guy
that's
in the remake of Street Trash.
Yep.
So what do you think about the practical effects, though, man?
Yeah, the practical effects were good, especially the head breaking in half.
It's not like we get a shit ton of it, but from what we got, I thought was great. The guy, when she bites the boyfriend's Achilles tendon, when she takes her dealer's neck and just snaps it back, and just there's some good shit. And then when she stabs,
I thought that was a boyfriend's neck. She did that too.
What did she? Oh, she bit the drug dealer's finger off and was sucking him. And then she stabs the landlord in the eye and then sucking the blood through the hole of the eye. What did she do? I guess she just stabbed Courtney Love chick, and then her body did like the street trash melting type shit. That was awesome. Yeah, she ate her homeboy's fingers, and when she broke her boyfriend's neck, so fucking dope, bro. Yeah, I thought the practical effects in this were rad, man, especially for a super low budget independent film. Let me see how much this movie. I love this guy's work, man. I'll be paying attention to Bagos, man, because I think he's really someone to look out for. I thought the soundtrack in this was great, super punk rock. Not like I love any of the songs, like I would go out and look for them, but I thought it just went so good with the
music was good. Yeah,
it was just a great drug-induced punk rock trippy fucking movie, man. I really enjoyed it. Let's see it, because this didn't go out in theaters, but what the fuck, dude? It's one thing I hate about this.
I've been watching like I was watching tonight right before the show here. I was watching True Blood. And True Blood, the vampires explode kind of like they did in this movie.
Oh, did they? I don't remember that.
Yeah, they just kind of blew up when you staked them, exploded, got guts all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen True Blood since back in the day. I only watched it once. But so I'm guessing VFW is your favorite film of his, and I like the three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't show. Doesn't give a budget. Super annoying. I hate when they do that. But I'm sure it wasn't much. I like the music when she bit the dude's fingers off. Yeah, yeah. And then she fucking bit like George Wentz shit, and then he just had a fucking heart attack. She fucked the whole drug house up and stole all their drugs. Yeah, BFW is fun action horror. That's a good one. And then they're just stuck in that. I want to say, is it a bar or it's like a vet's?
It's a VFW bar, yeah.
VFW bar, okay. But yeah, man, and I thought the cinematography too was really good in it. I wonder who did the cinematography on this? But see, I love shit like this, man. Kind of like the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but with major horror vibes. Like Teston did the cinematography, and he hasn't done. He did VFW. He did some movie called Return to the Moon.
And see how long it is. I can annoy this cat before he goes. And you might see some slit throat here shortly. Pissing this cat off. Oh, she takes a lot.
The one guy, the like blonde guy who's dating the Courtney chick, he was in The Purge, and he was in True Detective. If you've seen the first Purge, one of the guys that like comes knocking on the door with one of the masks, he was in it. So
that dude gave me the
most
Alexander Skarsgård, True Blood. What's his name in there? The Viking guy, Eric.
Yeah,
that remind me of Eric.
Oh, really? It shows that it shows Dora Madison was Nikki Walters in Dexter. She was in 8 episodes.
I don't remember her character. Maybe she was a babysitter or something.
I don't know. Dark Places. She was in Friday Night Lights. That's a great show. South. I'm curious, what season was she? Oh, she's in season 8.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Not the season to be in.
right. Huh. You know what I think she is? I think, remember the old lady? Didn't the old lady have like a daughter or something?
I don't remember a lot of
Or
that.
maybe, I don't either. Remember, but there's that old lady that was the one who supposedly taught the code to Harry. I can't stand that whole idea, but yeah, I don't know. The version I saw was a bit grainy. Don't know if that was on purpose or just a stream. Peacock. Yeah.
No, it was grainy. It was shot that way.
But I thought it was just on Amazon, but I guess it was also on Peacock and Amazon. So
yeah, no, it was shot that way.
Peacock. Yeah, it was definitely shot to be grainy. It's definitely in that 80s, 90s grainy, very edgy, dark, trippy. So I just realized, yeah, he's from the first Purge. Yep. Now there's a horror movie where the second is better than the first, in my opinion. Yeah, I probably would say the same. I'm not too crazy about the Purges anyways, but the second is definitely better than the first. The first is a little bit more, not as big of an idea, but still cool. So the theme of this movie is say no to drugs and yes to threesomes unless you're on drugs during the threesome. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So that would definitely be one of the themes. Yeah, and that I guess, inspiration isn't worth the price of doing all these drugs and ruining your life just to get some inspiration. If you can't get inspiration sober, then I guess it ain't fucking worth it, man. And that's a big thing, man, with rappers and anybody that thinks they're an artist. They always think, oh, man, I got to be fucked up to come up with shit. It's like, then you're not really an artist then. You're just fucked up, making up dumb shit while you're fucked up. So, I don't know. I never really was too big on that where people act like they have to be fucked up to come up with something that's incredible or unique or that's, so big that's gonna get them famous. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a great movie, man, and I definitely enjoyed it. I kind of had a feeling Scarpad wasn't gonna like it because Scarpad's old and whiny now.
No, that's true.
I'm just fucking with you.
I like a lot more.
I know you do. I'm just kidding.
Just not this one.
Your opinion. I like to just fuck with you. I remember saying no all the time is no fun. True that.
I know. I've been the last few movies. I've been not big on it.
Hey man, it happens.
I gotta start picking the better ones.
You like Jacob's Ladder?
Oh, okay, Jacob's Ladder. Like, yeah. What was the one before that though?
That was I speak to the devil, or is the Korean one? You liked it, but you just had some issues with it because that was 2.5. That was like a 2.5-hour movie.
Oh, the I speak with the yeah.
It was the main one that we weren't super big on was the Italian one.
Oh, what was that? I forget them all by now.
Named Bloody Iris.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one that Robbie really liked, but me and you weren't too big on it. So yeah. So I guess bad guys do have more fun. That's why bad guys are always more fun to watch. So let's get into the rating, man. Is there anything else you want to say about the film? Because I feel like you barely said anything.
No, I did. I said a lot.
No, you spoke like one time.
No, well, I mean, I like the middle of the film the best, and I love that. My favorite scene would be the drug dealer confrontation. That was obviously really good.
Yeah, there was a lot of interesting ways that they shot the movie. A lot of like long, drawn out scenes, not super long. There's this one movie you probably wouldn't like it though. You might, but it's called Mads, and it's a Shudder movie, and it's another like drug induced movie. But it's filmed all in one shot. So the camera never stopped, like it never cuts. And
well, they did do an interesting thing here when she was attacking the people. She had that way of like rising, almost like she was flying.
And the camera kind of like does
right. That was kind of interesting.
That was a really cool shot. There's definitely some really great shots in this, I thought. And I thought she was fantastic in the role, man. She is she was hot, but then she could be just fucking batshit crazy. She could be a bitch, and she really. I thought she just gave a really good performance, dude. I really thought she just was so good, man. Like, I understand, like, if she wasn't like a huge bitch, I think you would have no problem with her.
There was a little bit more, there was a little bit of glimmer of some kind of
parts of the movie.
Yeah, some kind of something that you could glam onto as somebody that could have a little bit of.
But the thing is, man, I knew hella chicks like this, man. I bet you Fable did too.
Yeah, but you still don't have to give him any kind of
shit like this.
You don't feel for him. You have to care for your characters.
Chicks like this, man, and those are the chicks I had the most fun with. So
but where are they now?
One or two of them are actually dead for real.
Oh, sorry. That's not good.
I know. None of them are in jail or anything, but yeah, one of them died. Super sad. Super beautiful girl. Dylan is right. Mads is another iconic, or another drug-induced movie shot all in one take. Yeah, that was one you actually told me about. Pretty good too. If she had bigger boobs, Scarpa might have been more into it. True that, or if she showed her bush, no, she would have had one and a side piece on the side. So yeah, so what do you want to rate this, man?
Are we rating out of 5?
Yeah.
I do half.
Not this whole movie, Chio. This movie called Mads is shot in one take.
I'm gonna. If we're going on 5, I'm gonna split it once again down the middle. I'm gonna give it 2.5.
All right.
Mainly for the cinematography and the gore and that middle section of the movie.
Okay, not bad. Better than I thought you'd give it. I'm curious what Fable's gonna give it. So I don't have too many issues with it, if really any. I guess maybe minor issues. I'd probably give it a 4. I really like this movie. I think it's a really good, unique idea. I wish Robbie would have been here because I think he would have liked it. I think Robbie would have liked this one.
It's all right. It's okay. We could have a show where we have a wide variance of, and not both guys have to automatically.
I never hear anybody talk about this, so I would have liked to show him something that I like. There's times when I like to show somebody something brand new because all the time we review stuff that we've seen before.
Who knows? Maybe he has seen this. You never know.
Possibly.
I don't know if he has Shutter though.
I don't know.
But it's all over the place. Not just on Shutter.
Not sure if he does have Shutter anymore. But so 2.5 from you.
I bet he's got the cock though. So as long as he's got that, he can watch it.
Yeah, as long as he got the cock. 2.5 from you. 3.269 slips from Two Gun.
See, Two Guns feeling my. He's close to me, baby.
He's closer to me.
He could dip. No, he's closer to me than you. You gave it a 4.
Would you say 2.5?
2.5. He's close to me.
He said 3.269.
Yeah, but that's like 7 away from that. For me,
you're
about
7 away too.
Yeah, 8.
Actually 8 because it's almost.
I'm more likely. I think I can pull Two Gun down.
3.3.
I bet you I could pull Two Gun down in my position. I bet you I could.
If
can I get you down to a 2.5? I'll send you a movie.
9, 10.
I'll send you something. What do you want to do? I'll get you down to a 2.5.
You're 8 away because it's technically. I'm gonna round up to 3.3 if he's going 2.69. You're 8 away. I'm 7, so he's closer to me, motherfucker.
I don't know. I bet I can pull him down. I'll talk to him.
Fuck you. Where was Fables?
See, Evan, there you go, Evan. You're closer to me too, baby. Evan's got good taste, man.
I can pull him up. I can bring.
Yeah.
Go up.
You'll work on him, not go up a whole point. I bet I could get him to drop a half a point more than go up a full point.
Faye will give it
a half point press.
And
yeah, he's close to you.
Chill out said definitely some 3.69 slips. I had the highest score on this. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a little high, but I love it. I think it's a great movie. And I give it a little, maybe it is like a 3.69 realistically.
Hey, don't double guess yourself. Stick with what you got.
I'm saying I give it a 4 though because I love shit like this, man. It's a 4 to me for sure. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good watch, and I watched it twice. So this type of shit though that I like. I love shit like this, man. I think it's it's funny because I think it's unique, but I know like it's not really nothing groundbreaking, honestly. The way it's shot and stuff is a little bit more groundbreaking, and like kind of like the twist that like the add in with the drugs, but it's not really groundbreaking, but I still feel like it is kind of unique. It's weird, but you could tell like Bagos is definitely a big horror fan, and he's bringing in shit from the 80s, and it's because it definitely feels more 90s to me, but it feels like an 80s horror movie in a way to me. I don't know why, but I don't know. So, no worries, Dylan. We're gonna refuse to force some great slips. Sure that. Best stream ever. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks, Chili. You're the best. So let's see. That concludes the review. March Madness Week 2 on DHS. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't even have a fucking list of everything going on.
Well, what are you doing next week? I guess that's the only thing I'm asking. That's what I gotta be here for.
I don't know. That's why so I'm looking for the list. Oh, next week is Magic with Anthony Hopkins.
I bought the DVD of that from Hamilton. I don't know if I get it in time though.
Did you? Yeah, I don't own that one. I've been wanting to pick that up for a while now. I think the Blu-ray is fairly expensive too. Still,
I think it was like $4 on DVD.
Oh, really?
Hamilton, yeah.
That's a good movie. I like that one.
I saw a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, but
it's your good ventriloquist.
I saw it like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I just thought it was one that's not really talked about a lot.
That's another one I know has a 3-hour TV version.
Does it? Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was. I was just trying to stay in like the madness, people going nuts and shit. So that's why I picked it. Because technically I don't think Leprechaun. I guess because it's fine for like St. Patrick's Day,
we've done it before too,
Yeah. No, exactly.
So.
But I guess Robbie's doing Dead Ringers tomorrow, which is a Cronenberg one I've never seen. I think Fable's going to be on that one, if I'm not mistaken. And Vern's doing The Machinist fucking one. And I can't stand watching Christian Bale look the way he looks in that. If that's the one, it's got to be that one. 04. And then,
it's a tough one to get through.
Yeah, tough.
That's the same thing today. I was going to watch. I've been wanting to watch. It's a real depressing movie. I almost think every time I go to put it on, I said, "Nah, I'm not gonna." Is The Road with V.O. Mortensen? I want to watch that again. I got the Road with V.O. Mortensen.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, you never seen that post-apocalyptic Road? It's not a fun movie, but you should watch it. It's good. But it's depressing as hell, but it's good.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, good movie.
I definitely have seen this cover. Oh. Robert Duvall, Guy Pearce.
Huh? Yeah. Good movie, good adaptation of the novel, but it's depressing as hell.
How do you have it on physical?
I have on Blu-ray, yeah.
Oh, okay. Post-apocalyptic?
Yes.
Huh. I was gonna say maybe I'll watch that tonight, but I'll have to see.
It's on Max, I think. It's around. You can stream it.
I'll look around. Yeah, I'll check that. I love Viggo Mortensen.
You wanna slit your throat after you watch that. It's depressing as hell.
Really? It's fucking depressing.
It's pretty intense.
Oh wow! So we'll be back next Sunday.
It doesn't make the apocalypse look fun. Let's say that.
Oh, I don't think it ever would be fun, unless it's falling skies or something. Just kidding. Even that looks depressing. So we'll be back next Sunday. 10:30 p.m. Eastern for Anthony Hopkins' 1973 movie, Magic. You got anything for show and tell before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got a couple things. You want to show anything? Well, I can show the shit you sent me.
1978 Magic came out. I'm sorry, not 1973. I gotta see if I even have it.
All right. Well, Dylan sent me some stuff. He said, "This happy birthday, motherfucker, son."
Yeah.
And pardon my dog, split eagle in the back there. I'm sorry. She's showing you her crotch, but she's a slut. So he sent me a whole box full of really good tapes. Yeah, Bats. Well, it looks backwards. It's Baps.
I always love that movie.
Rocky 3. Is a good one. Oh, I love this one here. The old school Blob. I love that cover.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I love like the kind of the artwork on the Blob.
The original Invaders from Mars, which is cool. And they always have good covers on these VHS tapes. Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. And probably the one that's the Holy Grail. And it's sealed brand new the day the Earth stood still. There you go. That's the banger, baby, right there.
I was gonna open it to watch it, but luckily I got a DVD copy gifted to me.
And then he sent me the Disney movie. No, it's not, but it looks like a Disney movie. King Kong versus Godzilla.
I think that's a cool cover, though.
Good floating heads. Yeah, it's good times. Good times trying to make you think it's a Disney fucking movie.
35th anniversary.
And then House of Wax. Great movie, great cover.
And that's sealed too.
Let me see. Now the blue, we got I Love Lucy. Vitamita Benjamin.
Hey, you told me you like I Love Lucy. You told me you like I Love Lucy.
I do. I love I Love Lucy. It's a great show.
And I thought I just had that, so I thought I don't care about I Love Lucy. So I was like, here, give it to somebody who like it. And those tapes were super clean.
Mm-hmm. All right, what else we got? We got in this week. Gladiator 2 on 4K. I finally picked up Tales from the Crypt Bordello of Blood on Blu-ray. I didn't have this.
I'm surprised you didn't have those.
And they had them cheap on Amazon, so I picked them up. I wish I had a slip, but it doesn't.
Yeah, mine don't have the slip either, so.
And Demon Knight. Podunk motherfucker. And I think these might be out of print now. I don't know if they're still around, are they? Really?
Yeah.
Are they still in print?
Yeah.
I didn't think they were anymore.
No, they are. I can't believe that they haven't gotten 4Ks.
Oh, I'm sure it's coming. That's all. That's all I do now. Shout factories release the shit.
I'm honestly, I don't even care. I'm fine with those the way they are. The only reason I'd want them on 4K is to get the slip.
Well, they'll have 4Ks in this. Oh yeah, I guess they do.
Yeah, they do. But they wouldn't have that new artwork. It would be the old artwork. Yeah. It would be the old poster artwork, and the new artwork they did for those are really good.
All right. I'm gonna open this bag here. I can't open it. There it is.
When's your birthday, Two Gun?
This week I picked up Oz, the complete series, 1 through 6 from HBO. And last week I got this really cool looking bootleg of Better Call Saul from eBay. It does play, but it's kind of bullshit. Looks pretty good though, doesn't it? It's a bootleg.
Facebook. I forget if I had you on Facebook. You know I'm never on fucking Facebook.
And then this is a 2000 show, Kings, with Ian McShane. I kind of dug, and I liked it, so they canceled it. I picked it up. It was cheap on DVD. I got the first season of Mayor of Kingstown because it was cheap on DVD.
Is that just season 1?
That's just season 1, yeah.
I don't even have you on Facebook, Tugan.
And then
send me a friend request.
Season 1 to 5 of the Commish, the show
I've never seen that motherfucker with hair.
The show with Michael Chiklis before he went to the Shield.
The Commish. I thought it was the Comish.
Commish. The TV version of Clint Eastwood, Fred Dryer as Hunter, the complete TV series with Stephanie Kramer. This is your A-Team type of 80s shooting up cop show. And then finally another HBO show from the 2000s, Big Love with Bill and his Mormon wives.
I just an angel and it didn't come up.
And then finally, I picked this up. Yeah, this is Wise Guy, which was an 80s show that was written by the guy who did Goodfellas, and it's kind of like a cross between say Goodfellas, The Godfather, and it really has a lot of big actors. This had Ken Wall. It has Chaz Palminteri. Who else was in this? Ray Sharkey, Fred Thompson, Jerry Lewis, Stanley Tucci, the guy that was in the Bronx Tale there, the Italian guy, Chaz Palminteri, and Kevin Spacey. And this guy here, if you remember this guy, that's the guy from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. What was his name in there? The old dude.
Which one?
The old dude, that Walter kills there, the one that's with Gus.
The one that's with Gus.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't remember his name though.
Yeah, but that's him when he was younger. Yeah, a wise guy. That's a good show. So a lot of TV stuff this week. So that's it for me. You have anything?
Yeah. I snagged that. I got trying to finish the Stephen King collection. So I got Quicksilver Highway, which is one that nobody ever hears about, and it's Stephen King and Clive Barker working together. I think because it's two stories. Chattery Teeth by Stephen King, and then The Body Politic by Clive Barker. So pretty cool. Puppet Master, which I think I was just looking. Two Gun just got one of these. I can't believe Two Gun just got one. Sick as hell. Oh, it's super clean too. I didn't even mean to get this, but now I want to get. Now I'd love to get all the Puppet Masters on tape, but they're gonna be hard. So I was mainly, when I bought from this guy, I was really just going for.
Ooh, nice, clean. That's nice and clean.
This I gotta get covers. I gotta get protectors for these, man. This is so clean. Fucking lick off them. These are the CBS.
I've been thinking I gotta find myself a copy of the Toxic Avenger on VHS.
Oh, that would be cool. And then Halloween 5, super clean too.
I have to ask my my VHS informant Two Gun to keep an eye out. Seems like he always finds the best shit.
Yeah, he does, for a good ass price too. I need Halloween 3. I need Halloween 6. Curse of Michael Myers, and I need Halloween H2O, and I need Halloween Resurrection, and then
I got a super clean Halloween 3 I can sell you.
Yeah, I know. I'll give you 20 for it.
Nah.
And what was it? I do have Halloween 1, but it's the Blockbuster release, and I want to get the one with the OG cover. So that I still want to get another copy of Halloween 1. There's another Halloween 2 cover that I did want to get too, but my big one is the OG cover, because then I would have.
If you can get them cheap enough, you can just get them all, collect them all.
Huh?
If you can get the tapes cheap enough, collect them all. That's what you know.
The Halloween ones aren't usually that cheap. H2O I could get. I'm sure Two Gun could probably find me a H2O super cheap. Resurrection and Curse of Michael Myers are a little bit harder, and Halloween 3 is gonna be like $30. True Blood. So yeah, obviously, because the ones that I got are the ones that I need are the most expensive. But Halloween 4, I think Halloween 5 I got for like 15. Halloween 4 was like 22 or something. But they were the guy told me, and I was bummed because the guy had Creepshow 1 and 2 that I really need for my Stephen King collection, but they got bid up way too high. Yeah, Two Guns Toxic is very expensive. I thought so. Those trauma ones are so fucking hard to get. The trauma ones are really hard to get. And if it's like a Toxic Avenger, which is the #1 trauma film, that's probably a really tough one. And I snagged Blue Bloods because I had like a I got this thing in the mail, and it was like, do this survey, and you get like a $30 gift card for whatever. And I picked it for Amazon, and this was only 50. So
Yeah, I got the 50 now.
I got 14 seasons for $20.
I need that last one though. I need the last one. You want to send me that last one?
Oh, good. Send me Halloween 3, and I'll send it to you.
I've been waiting to see if they're going to release it because they put out the first 2 separately.
They probably won't, just so that you'll have to buy this.
Well, I can buy them individually. They're cheap enough, but.
You mean seasons 9 to 14?
Right. That's what I need.
You'd probably be better off just buying this whole box set then, because I guarantee.
I already have some of them though.
I guarantee you're not getting 9 through 14.
I got 9, 10, 11 for $6 each from Hamilton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I only need 12, 13, and 14.
Oh, well, you didn't say that. You're saying you needed this whole thing.
Well, if I wanted them all to look the same, I would need that last case. Yeah.
Well, why are you buying them separate like that then?
Because I bought 2 of them in those separate. They sold those 2 boxes separately, and then they never put out the third one.
I'm saying why are you buying 2 clams, like 2 big clams? And
I already did. I bought those a long time ago.
No, I'm saying, but why are you buying 9, 10, 11, 12 in single seasons when you have them in?
Because I don't think they're ever going to release those in the last set, the last clam set. They're never going to release that now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they will. It'll probably just be a little bit.
So,
Blue Bloods is good, man.
I got sick of it around season 7 or 8.
I got sick of it around like season 6. I
don't know. It's okay. The first few seasons are good. Right?
From what I see on the reviews, the show was good all the way through.
Well, old people love that show.
Maybe
that's CBS, man. That's all they have was old people shows in it.
Maybe. Well, my dad's the one who showed it to me. So.
Right. Well, he's getting a spinoff. Donnie Wahlberg is having his own spinoff now.
I think it's a good show though. Good cop. It's just one of those where it's like it's a new crime every show.
Right.
And it's the same thing over and over, but I think it's good. It's got a good family dynamic, kind of reminds me of Supernatural in a way, just with cops, where it's a family dynamic of cops where, I like it though. But yeah, I figured for the cheap ass price, I was like, why not? But yeah, man, I gotta do it. I'm close though, man, to completing the Halloween collection, dude. I couldn't believe how clean these were. I just need I need OG cover Halloween 1, Halloween 3, Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, and Resurrection. Resurrection's actually kind of a hard one to get.
Well, you gotta be a completist to get the 2 Rob Zombie flicks too.
I don't think you can get those on tape though.
I think they are on tape. I think they are.
I'm not sure. I've never seen. Possibly.
I've seen them on tape. I've seen them. On,
well, they might be like custom or something. I don't know.
No, they put those out. VHS, I'm pretty sure.
If they make them, I would get them. They might be hard though, because if it was like later on in time, they might not have made a lot of them.
Yeah.
If it was like during the time when it was kind of the transition.
It's hard to believe that. I think it was Halloween 2 or 3. No, I think it was 2. Was on a Good Times cassette, because like Good Times, usually the cheapo public domain stuff is like, how did Halloween 2 get into that pile?
I know. Halloween 3 was a Good Times too. Blockbuster used to put out a 3-pack box set, and it was Halloween 1, and it was the Blockbuster Presents tape, and then it was Halloween 2 and 3, and they were the Good Times tapes.
Yeah, well, you know what? Good Times, they cheaped out. They recorded everything in the middle speed LP. So if you look at those tapes, look at the actual tape on the reel. It's like half of what a normal.
Oh yeah, they're always way smaller. They're always
because they record them in the middle speed. That way the picture's not as good.
That makes
sense. You know how they could do 2, 4, or 6 hours on a VHS cassette?
Yeah.
A lot of people just automatically always, when you record it off TV, put in the 6 hours because who cared?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But they always recorded when you bought the movies. They were always in SP, the 2-hour mode, the best speed.
Yeah.
Except for those, they were LPs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We should do a video one night of fixing one of those broken tapes. I could do it quick. I did that for years.
Cool. I know I had to learn how to fix them.
I taught you.
Yep, you did. Super grateful of that. I told you I got that VHS rewinder too. Super cool. Yeah. And I wiped it all. It looks brand new now.
The only thing you don't have is you could get yourself a splicing kit, because you really have to have the real tape for the. A lot of people just use Scotch tape.
Yeah,
it would work in a pinch, but it could also get caught up in your
splicing thing.
Get caught up in your ship. They usually sell the splicing kit with the
it doesn't always work though.
Tape and everything.
Yeah, it would be cool to get a splicing kit. That'd be sweet.
I used to have to sit there. There would be a cabinet. I'd come in. There'd be a cabinet about 30 VHSs, and I had to go through and do that.
Fix them.
Fix them. I remember once I did the movie Suspect, which I don't know if people remember that movie, with Cher and
I heard of
and this great. And I think I literally cut out the whole part of the movie where she finds out who the murderer is. It's like I cut that entirely out of the movie.
Wow.
So somebody got the other thing that we remember. I don't know if you remember that movie. And spoiler, in that movie, the judge did it. The judge was the murderer. I remember one of my customers put a thing in a box. We didn't catch it. A piece of paper. When you opened it, it fell out, and it said the judge did it. So a customer found it, and he came in. He ripped me a new one. He goes, "You motherfucker! I ripped it. It ruined the movie for me."
Right.
I come out and read this thing. It says the judge did it, and I watch the movie. He goes, "Son of a bitch!"
That's
he pissed.
I would have been pissed too.
The judge did it, but yeah, we'll have to give you a splicing seminar.
Yeah, Tuban says show us how to remove mold from VHS tapes.
I don't know how you do. We never did that because obviously when I was in the biz, they were brand new.
Yeah.
Now
that's not really hard to do. There is videos. The thing is, you need a VHS player, and that's all. And
how would you do that? How do you remove mold off the tape?
Well, from what I saw on videos, is they take the top. So you take a VHS player, and most of these people, they have multiples, and they have like one VHS player specifically for that, because some mold sometimes might get in the VHS player. Most likely not, but I think they.
Well, how does putting it through a VHS player remove mold that's in the shell and all the tape?
You gotta let me show you, man. You gotta let me tell you. So I guess they just so they take the top off, and then they like have Q-tip. They have like two little spots, because you know how the tape, it opens up, and then those are like the two little like circles, and then the tape go around. So they have they put just something like a little cloth or something. So, and they have it with sometimes, I don't know if it's just water or what, but I'd have to watch the video again. But they put it in like two little they like make these little brackets. So when the tape's playing, the fucking the little cloth pads are hitting the film, and it's just slowly kind of wiping the mold off. And they have to do it. But it takes time. They have to let it just keep playing.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. Chuck it.
Yeah, depending on how bad it is. You know what I mean? So there's video. I saw a couple videos on YouTube showing how to do it, but it just, I have a second VHS player, but I don't really want to risk. I only have one.
Did you ever buy a VHS tape that you got it and you took it out and it smelled like fucking cigarettes, like nicotine?
Not yet. Comics, yeah. Gross.
Tapes will take in that smell too.
I bet. I do have a tape though that has mold. It's a John Carpenter's Vampires tape. It has a shit ton of mold on it. But I'm not risking one of my VHS players to clean moldy tapes. I don't know. It's not worth it.
Open that up, you might get fucking some kind of disease, man, blowing your face.
Well, a VHS player is way more worth it than I'd just rather find. Unless the tape was unless it was something so fucking rare. It would have to be one of the rare. I'm not doing it for John Carpenter's Vampires. You can find that anywhere for a couple bucks.
Right.
But VHS players are just going to be harder and harder to find as time goes on. So I'm hoarding mine. And honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to pick up another one if I ever come across any. I'm picking them up. If I find one at Saber. But you know what? I think I heard the lady at Saber say that they get TLC TVs from time to time, but they're not allowed to sell them. They have to just throw them away.
Why?
They're only allowed to sell flat screens. For some reason, I forget.
CRTs, you're saying. Okay,
yeah. They say that they get CRTs sometimes.
Well, they used to, they used to sell them, but I don't know.
I guess they're not allowed to sell them anymore. I don't know why. It's so fucking stupid. But they could sell VHS players and shit, or VHS tapes and all that. I don't know why they're not allowed. It's weird. Maybe some stores can, but at least the one that I went to, they said they can't. Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna just toss it. I was keeping the case in case I ever got a vampires, and the one I got was like beat to shit. But I'm sure I'll find one that's, because I think the case isn't even that nice. So
the nastiest thing I ever found in a tape when I opened it up was a giant fucking cockroach. It was dead.
Still gross. I think, yeah, I've heard of people finding like bugs and shit in their tapes. Disgusting.
When I was a kid, I used to hide my fucking reefers in them because you could take the shell off, stick like 3 or 4 reefers in the cassette, and and then screw it back down. No one's ever going to take that thing off buying those.
No,
it's a good hiding spot.
Let's just hope they don't play it.
No, of course not. You put it; it's in your room. You know.
Yeah.
It's your private collection.
Yeah, well, unless Mom wants to watch Halloween 4 or something.
Don't touch my stuff. Shit.
All right. So
she learned a few things in this show. You know, it's good.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll have to show him sometime how we fix tapes. Two Gun probably doesn't know how, so we'll have to show Two Gun.
I've never removed mold from the tape. That I've never done.
There's been a couple of tapes that I got that came fucked up, and I ended up having to fix them. So
yeah, once you know how they work, it's easy.
Sometimes they're not. Sometimes you can't fix them though. It just depends.
Yeah, but you can buy replacement parts. Like there's a place on the internet that sells the doors, the springs, you know, the shells. So you can buy all that stuff.
No way. That's interesting.
Yeah. You want to be able to swap them into something new or whatever.
I usually just say, like, if I got a few tapes that I don't want, I usually say use those for parts. Because this guy I bought from, he added like a bunch of dumbass tapes that I don't give a fuck about. So if I get anything fucked up, I usually just use the tapes I don't give a shit about.
I haven't watched that many tapes. I tell you, I have a phobia. I think every tape you can stick in your machine could get eaten. And it's true. Any tape could get eaten. And you don't know. I mean, the biggest thing is before you put a tape in, if there's any slack, go in the back and mess with the rollers and take the slack out. Because sometimes when the machine starts, if there's slack, it'll fucking start unrolling inside.
I don't know. If I see any slack, I tighten it up.
Because I've had that happen. I had that. I put the Escape from New York one I bought of whatnot in there, and it just started eating it.
Did you fix it?
No, I never fixed it.
Can you though?
If I spliced it, it's pretty well.
Oh, it ripped?
It got crunched pretty badly.
Oh, damn. It got crunched or it ripped?
It got kind of semi-ripped. I mean, I had to get, when I was pulling it out of there, because sometimes you have to open the whole machine up to get the tape out.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that wasn't the case here. But
damn.
Any tape that goes in there and starts wrapping around the heads can screw up your whole machine. It's very easy. So that's why I still have that trepidation that any tape I put in there, especially since I know is shit, because most of the stuff is not brand new. Right. Any of it could go bad.
That's trouble. That's the trouble.
The first couple of seconds when you start it up is the big thing. You know, if you start hearing,
yeah. That's because some people like VHS just to like throw it on their shelf. We actually are watching them.
Yeah, I watched some of them, but some of them I haven't watched.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, yeah, I know.
A couple of them are so good. Like I'll never watch the Halloween 3, and I'll never watch the Gore Goes and I got the movie. You know, I don't want to lose the thing.
True.
But then again, I guess it doesn't matter if all you're worried about is the cover, anyways. You know.
Right.
I bet there's people out there that buys the freaking covers and stick styrofoam on them and stick them on the shelf just to show they have a collection. I mean, I wish I had a shelf space to display them, but I don't. So
yeah, maybe one day you will.
Yeah, I mean, I buy those cubes and they work out pretty well.
Yeah, they look good in the cubes. All right, then. So we'll be back next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be reviewing Magic, starring Anthony Hopkins.
Magic Mike?
What?
Magic Mike?
Nah, just Magic. Just Magic. With Anthony Hopkins. And so I appreciate everyone came and hung out with us. If you didn't get to see Bliss, definitely go check it out. It's on Amazon or Peacock. Collector's Worst Enemy, Space. That is the truth. You should be playing a movie on your CRT in the background during the show. I've tried to do that, but then Scarpad will be like, "Oh, it's," so I gotta just put it on mute.
I've never said that. No, he's not
saying. Like, I can hear something.
No. Well, play it in the background during the stream, but mute it.
Well, no, I had it on.
I can do the same thing here with this one.
I had it on 1. Yeah, we'll have to start playing. The only reason I didn't last time is because I got this light coming down on me, and so that was.
Well, CRTs don't look good in the camera anyways. They roll and all that because it's just the nature of them. So.
This is a crazy society. Used to be a guy would have got froze. Now, 17 people in New York with the 40 sells his life story to the movies for $1 million. Crazy. That's the world today.
Yeah, I'll put a 7800 game on there. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. It's classic.
These are for you.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Just turn down the volume. That's all.
No, even when I had it on like 1, I had it on the lowest setting. You were still picking it up, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just."
No, well, yeah, turn on 0. Don't put on 1. Put on 0. You want the picture playing, but you don't want sound.
Yeah,
I can do the same thing here. But.
Yeah, you'd probably get it bigger because yours is closer and a little bit bigger. I want to get it. That one's only like a 13-inch. I want to pick up. I'm gonna try to get this 20-inch at some point, but I gotta have an extra 50 laying around. And it's honestly like it's perfect the way my setup is now. But I wouldn't mind picking up that 20-inch because I'd like to have another one because you never know if this one broke. And you got like, how many? You got 2 or 3 of them? 2?
What?
TLC, CRTs.
Yeah, I got 2.
Yeah, I just wouldn't mind having a set, especially since I got all these VHSs now. I don't want to risk that one ever breaking, and then I'm just fucked. Especially because they just keep getting more expensive too as time goes on. So I'm gonna try to pick up a second one just to have, especially because I have a second VHS player too. I mean, I'll just throw it in the basement and hook it up. Yeah, 13's perfect. 13's perfect, but 20.
Well, this is a 20 right here.
I was gonna say 20. I wouldn't go higher than 20. So
and this one's nice too because this one has a DVD built into it.
Because I have the tapes like lined up next to it too, so that's perfect. So if I had the 20, I really couldn't fit anything. And that's where I've been keeping my tapes. So, I'm glad I got the 13, but I'm gonna probably get that 20 though at some point. Because also I'd like to get like a Nintendo 64 one day and maybe get a PS2. It's better playing the older games on the CRTs too. Where you got? I think yours is 13-inch too, isn't it, Dugan? I say you don't need nothing bigger than a 20 because they're so fucking heavy too.
I got 27 over here. My big one is a 27 Sony.
That one's been there though. You've had that for a long time, right?
Well, no, about a year. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Is that the one that was in your mom's room? The one next to you?
This one right here, yeah. This one was.
Oh, I thought the 27-inch was
No.
Your
I got that in a bag sale.
Yeah, hey man, if you want one,
drawing and editing videos. I'm not sure you mean by drawing. Oh, for drawing and editing videos, yeah. Well, you can get a laptop for that.
Oh, you do just research on YouTube. That's what me and Scarpad do. When shit we don't know about something, you could research it on YouTube.
Well, drawing, you can if drawing get something like a Samsung tablet that you draw on and then edit video.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say you could edit videos on a tablet too. They got movies.
Not as easy as a laptop. A laptop is still easier.
Yeah, that's true, but still possible. iMovie. If you get an iPad, you can use iMovie, and it's not that hard. But yeah, definitely research it on YouTube to go through hundreds of videos, learn what you need to know. So yeah, drawing cartoon characters stuff. Yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that on an iPad. But yeah, I would just look into it on YouTube. Type in what you're looking to do, and you'll find a bunch of videos, and they'll show you.
Yeah, I would say for tablets, for drawing, tablets are gonna be your best bet.
Yeah, for drawing for sure. Editing, you can do iMovie on an iPad, and it's not bad at all, but it does work a little bit better. I used to edit on iMovie on my phone, so it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible, and a tablet would be a lot easier than a phone. But
yeah, if you want drawing, you'll want either like an iPad Air or an iPad Pro. Probably an iPad Air at the minimum.
Yeah, if you're not trying to spend a lot, iPad Air, and you just got to get one of the pencils.
If you want to go cheaper, you can probably go with I think some of Samsung's tablets are cheaper, but
yeah, iPad, Samsung. You just do some research on what tablet you think would be best for drawing. You literally probably just type in YouTube best tablets for drawing, and you'll get a bunch of videos, and there'll probably be videos of guys like literally saying, oh, this one is good for this one, and you'll find which one will work best for you. So thanks again, everyone, for coming and chilling with us. We appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, for Magic. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night.